Hello everyone, friends and subscribers, Colonel Wisdom here. So, as some of you may know, the latest, biggest brouhaha that's going on in the corners of YouTube that I and my subscribers often frequent is, of course, another beef. Only this time, many black YouTubers are objecting to the fact that one of the participants decided to contact one of his more popular white YouTubers. You know, white YouTubers that are more well known, that have maybe 30,000 some subscribers, or just a large, big, very active YouTube community. In particular, the atheist community, and in some of them, the alpha / anti-MRA community. This person decided to get them involved with something, and his opponent is feeling the heat from it. Many people think that this was a dirty move because these people are white and this is a black issue, so to speak. And I have to say that I strongly disagree with these people. And not only do I disagree with these people, but the person who did it, the so-called beef participant, by calling him a beef participant, I'm not saying that this person started anything or that this person instigated anything. It's just someone who's in a beef or in a huge thing. But anyway, the person who did this, who got the other YouTube community involved, they have my full respect. Not only do they have my full respect, but I actually think what he did was quite brilliant. Here's why I think what he did was brilliant. He realized his opponent's Achilles heel. His opponent's Achilles heel being that his opponent does not respect opinions, and his opponent gets very belligerent with other people who disagree. He saw that his opponent had an out-of-control ego and an out-of-control temper, and this person decided to use that to his advantage and against his opponent. And I think that is really brilliant when you could recognize your opponent's weakness and put them in a situation where they've been hoisted by their own petard and they have nobody to blame but themselves. I really think that's an ace move, and I respect that. And I wish I could do things like that, but unfortunately I can't, because I am a bit of a loner, pretty much. I mean, I don't get involved with cliques and stuff. I've been accused of doing that, but I really don't. I just speak my mind and speak what I believe, and if a community agrees with me, then they do. A particular YouTube community agrees with what I say, they do, and if not, they don't. But anyway, because yes, there is racism still going on against black people, and yes, race still matters. I'm not saying that, race doesn't matter and this is a colorblind society. Not saying that at all. However, everything isn't about race, and there are universal character traits and universal aspects of the human condition at play here that aren't being acknowledged, and I felt the need to acknowledge them, because, as I said, that was a very brilliant move, regardless of the ethnicity, that he ended up getting the people involved. And you may be thinking, well, Colonel, how is that impressive and how is that not cowardly? Because, as I said, his opponent was hoisted by his own petard. Had his opponent responded to opposition respectfully and not have resorted to ad hominems, and racially charged ad hominems at that, to a popular YouTuber, his opponent would not be receiving backlash. So, as I said, this person has nobody to blame but themselves, and the person who got the community involved. And as I said, guys, you all know who I'm talking about. I might tag one of their names, because I do want that one person to see this video, but I'm not going to tag all the names involved, because this person's opponent was on one of Harvey Superboy's videos lying about me again, claiming that I have called black men on my channel gay, and that I called him gay on my channel because he blocked me, and I called black men bitches. I have not done any of that on my channel, and as I said, I am getting really fed up with being lied on. Not only that am I getting fed up of being lied on, but people defending this liar just because he shares their skin color and his other opponents don't share the same skin color. I'm getting fed up with that. You know, I think one of the downfall of the black community, in my opinion, is that we put people who we may identify with, or people who we're entertained by, who share our race or skin color, sometimes we put them on a pedestal. And I'm not, this isn't directed to anyone personally, so if you're a listener, if you're a fan of the person I'm referring to, and you're going to defend yourself with, no, I don't put people on pedestals, okay, if it don't apply, just let it fly. But come on, you all know that what I say is true. I mean, this is why we have certain such chocolate cities, so to speak, like Detroit and Newark and other places that for decades they were ran into the ground by corrupt black politicians, and we didn't do anything about it because we wanted to support them because they were black. I mean, that does happen. Let's not pretend that never happens, or you guys don't know what they're talking about. I don't support people just because they have my skin tone. You know, I don't support people just because they have their skin tone, and I do not support mediocrity. And on that note, I want to say this right now because I keep from both sides of this whole gender war spectrum, because I've criticized a popular black female vlogger about relationships and whatever, and I get her fans telling me, why don't you call her show? Now I get other people, not other people, but another person in his transgendered sock account telling me, well, why don't I call the show? Okay, I'll tell you the reasons why I don't call these people shows. Well, number one, I have a life. You know, I have shit to do. I like to do things and address things on my own terms, okay, when I get to it. I'm not going to call up somebody's show just so they could censor me or twist my words or try to goad me into an argument. I'm not an idiot. But I don't care about stuff like that. And number two, you know, as I said, I don't believe in praising and supporting mediocrity. You know, I'm getting really tired of these old washed up reformed hoes and old washed up reformed thugs who are getting paid to speak an opinion. You know, I mean, if they're getting paid, that's fine, but I'm not going to line their pockets just so they can get paid to speak their opinion and to piss people off. You know, that's garbage. Anybody could do that. You know, I'm tired of these talentless people who have these sordid pasts and who have a huge chip on their shoulder, just going at it and just having their spew, even regardless if they may bring up some good points or not. Because the female I'm referring to, as I said, everything she says isn't stupid either. Not everything she says is stupid, but a lot of it is. And I'm just done with that. I mean, these people have very massive egos. They like to twist words around, and I'm just done with it. But yeah, I know this isn't going to be one of my more popular videos, but like I said, I'm just speaking my mind here about the whole situation. I'm not in this thing for popularity. I just thought I wanted to share my perspective on the whole thing, since a lot of other YouTubers have, and it seems to be along the lines of, yeah, these people have no business getting involved because it's a black issue. And as I said, I don't agree. If it's in the public forum, then anybody can comment on it. You know, if you don't want other people to comment, then do something about that. You know, I never see Stormfronters saying to the black people there that they shouldn't comment, that they shouldn't defend themselves, even though Stormfronters are scum. And no, I do not have an account at Stormfront. A few years ago, I would drop in there from time to time out of morbid curiosity, but I do not have an account there, and I don't debate with white nationalists on YouTube either. I think that's a waste of time. And, okay, that's all I have to say. But yeah, as I said, this person is not, this person's opponent who I described. As I said, it was a really awesome move, and I respect it and totally support it, and If other people have a problem with that, I'm sorry, but that's just how I see it. And this has nothing to do with calling a white daddy or calling a white cop or a white knight or white anything. This is just about a big mouth blowhard being getting self-pwned because he can't keep his mouth shut and he doesn't know when to stop disrespecting and slandering people. And one of these days you're going to do that to the wrong person. And it finally happened. You do that to somebody popular, somebody who has a huge fan base, you're going to get a big backlash. And that's all I got to say. Okay, everybody, you could share your comments. All comments are allowed, even if you don't agree. If you're here to flame me or something, or if you have any sock accounts, then those will be blocked. As I said, I do not like blocking people, as I believe in, freedom of speech, and for things open to the public, for everybody of different backgrounds of the public to comment on. But as I said, I'm not going to tolerate lies or troublemakers or ghost accounts or sock accounts, or anybody who's not here for legitimate debate or legitimate discussion. And that's all I have to say. Colonel Wisdom out. See you later.